Hello and welcome to a new video. As you have probably seen, that I've been a little bit inactive, and that's due to various reasons. I mean, I have been extremely active, kind of, but it was more like Discord and other stuff. I just wasn't able to provide the YouTube videos that I have already worked on. I wasn't able to, cut it and, upload them yet. So I don't know when I will be able to do that. But like I had some, private issues. I had to go to the hospital a lot of times. So yeah, there's still stuff going on. Don't really want to go deep into it, but let's talk about what the video today is about. So today's video is actually, it will cover various topics. It's actually quite interesting. So grab some snacks and let's get started. So the first thing I like to talk about is actually basically a little bit more into my own private stuff. Like I don't know if I want to call it advertisement or whatever, but like let's just go over it for a few seconds. So as you probably know, the video is uploaded on this channel. This is my new YouTube channel for Aion Classic and Aion 2, and of course also Aion Nostalgia server. I've also started posting all the informations that I put on different Discords, whatever. I posted also in here in that location, just because it is easier to access YouTube than Discords for certain regions in the world. So just so everybody has access to all the information I usually post, this is the place where you can go and grab it. Other than that, I have all the videos and everything always in here as well. Yeah, so this is like basically you can go through it, you can read through it. There's like all the information, what is happening, what I'm doing, it's all in here. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is I would like to mention is I wanted to tell you what exactly currently is happening. So as you probably have heard, if you haven't heard, then let me explain to you. There's a new server that started, which is 1.2. It's a Chinese server from the publisher Sanguine Games. They have actually created the patch, the game themselves. It's an official server. It's not a private server. They are officially the partners from NCSoft, which basically makes them, like makes the server or whatever they produce official. And yeah, they have created their own version of 1.2, which is not pay to win at all. It's pay to play. Like you have the Seals aura. And like I can, that's the farthest I can go. I can sell some 30 days pets. That's all I can do so far, but even that is limited because people just don't have the kina to buy it yet, at least. Anyways, so the server has been going quite well. The server itself had literally about there you go. So pre-registration, it was 530,852 pre-registration before the server started. It's for the English community, it was a Chinese community, but due to the fact that this server does not exist in Korea, loads and loads of Koreans also moved to that server. So percentage-wise, I would say, well, that's my preservation of the situation. About 80% are probably from China, 15% are probably from Korea, and about 5% is the population of the rest of the world, so the globally. And now I'm going to tell you how to access the server if you plan to play it or if you're interested in it. So for that, first of all, you need to go to the website. I will be having all the links in the description, by the way. Okay, so you go to this website, and over here at the top, you will see three options. You select the one for, you need to select the middle one, but I'm just going to show you. So just to prove again, this is official Aion IP for China. And down here, you can see the logo from Sanguine Games, and then you can see NCSoft. So this is basically the official website for the publisher for China. Okay, so you need to go to the middle one, which is this one. And then over here, you see these options over here. So you need to download the first one. Then you download the second one, the third one, the fourth, and the fifth. In the end, it should look like something like this. That's how it looked like. you know, so you have this setup, this, and this. Okay, so the next step would be you click on this one and you agree on it, and it will start installing the game and the launcher. After that is done, you will basically have the game. Let me show you how it will look like. When you run the launcher, it will look like this. So let me just minimize that. So the game will look like this. Now, just for the understanding of what is going on, you have the play button here, but you need to select the server and what version you want to play. Yes, you heard me right, version. The reason for that is quite simple. Over here, you have the first, second, third, and fourth versions. So you have the version 4.0, all the servers that are from 4.0. You have 5.8, all the servers for 5.8. You have 8.0, all the servers for 8.0. And you have the latest version, which is the Nostalgie server, which is 1.2. Now, this is a little bit tricky. I don't know why that is, but 1, 2, 3 servers. There's actually a fourth one. For that, you just need to restart the client a few times, and then the fourth one appears, or, you know, like usually it appears quite fast. So if you don't see the fourth server, then that's how you would do it. Now, one information on the side, if you plan to play it on the server 3 Asmodean side, we have one of the biggest global community currently playing. So if you like to join us, that is completely okay. For that, in a few seconds, I will tell you who to contact, but you can join them. I'm also playing with that community. I'm in the same guild. So if you like to join us, that is an option, but feel free to play any faction, any server. That is completely up to you. You do not have to play with us. It's just an offering. Okay. Now, after this is done, you click on play, and it will give you the option to basically log in. Now, which is going to come, or it should be coming hopefully in a few seconds, but I have already client running. So yeah, there you go. So here you can see the launcher where you need to log in. So you have 3 options over here. You need an account. I'm going to come to the account part in a few minutes. Somebody who has an account can also, you know, verify with the phone. That option you don't have because you need to be in China to have that option. And this is the last option where people can literally, I mean, click on, like, you know, scan it and then log you in basically, which, you know, it doesn't matter. When I upload the video, the code is going to expire, so it doesn't really matter anymore. The code is going to expire in the next 5 seconds, so it doesn't really matter. So anyways, that's how you log in. Okay. And when, so again, we will come to the explanation how to get a code, but there is one option. When in that option, you know, the question comes, what is your QR code? You need to click on here to find your QR code, just so you know. So let me actually close this one and now go back to the website. So now we have the client running, for example, and we have that part. So what will be the next one? Let's make the game in English. Okay. So for making the game in English, you should go to this Discord, which is that one. The Discord is called Deva's Aid, no account selling. The reason why I've added the no account selling, because we are not selling accounts. This was created by me, from me, with the help of Chinese players, you know, this server, this Discord server. And the only reason why this was created is to help passionate players around the world access various regions. So we are helping and providing accounts for China, and we are helping and providing accounts for Aion 2. That's going to start in next month, by the way. We're going to help and support accounts for Korea and Taiwan to play the Aion 2 when that comes. But currently we are helping with 1.2. Now, there you can go through it. You should be reading every single channel. I'm not going to do that right now. But the most important thing that you should be reading is, of course, the info must read tag that I have added, and just, you know, go through everything. And the other 2 things are the client support, where after we have provided you an account, you should come here, and this tells you how to do the first time verification. But since we are at the patch part, we have been adding patches here every now and then. Whenever we work on a patch, we fix a patch, we improve a patch, we add it here, and this patch needs to be added to your client. So after your client is installed, I'm going to come back to here. After your client is installed, which is basically in my part, like on for me it is at least here. Then I can go here on Aion, and then I see all this. I need to select Aion Classic 2, I need to select L10N, and I need to select CHS, and then data, and this is like where the pack comes in. You do not need to delete the other one, you just add the other one, like the English one, to it, and this will make your game to English. Now let's have a look. So this is how the game is going to look in game. It will have your initial stats in English, you know, as you can see. It will have your skills in English, it will have your cells. So the basic stuff is all going to be English. Is it perfect? Of course not. But is it a good help? Yes. So it is definitely a good help. You will be able to play the game with that quite well. We are constantly working on it. Feedback is always welcome to improve or change whatever. We are also working on an app where you can see the LFG translated in real time, but that's going to come a little bit later. For now, the game is definitely in English. Okay, now let's come to the part on how to get an account. So for the account, again, as I said, I am not selling any accounts. We are not selling accounts, but we give the option to create accounts that we create in China, like friends of mine create them in China, and then we get those accounts and we let people play. So far, we have close to 30 people who have been given an account, and we prioritize streamers because, you know, when they're streaming, they're playing, more people can watch, rather than, not everybody has the you know, energy to go through all this process to be able to play with high ping. This is basically just for the real, you know, people that are deeply in love and just can't without, let's say that. But in general, I'm sure I am willing to give accounts to anyone, but you know, mainly I'm prioritizing streamers. Now you can come here on this website and you can request an account. So the way it works is I have set like a kind of format how you can request for account. You basically give me your you use a Discord name, which obviously if I just click on it I can see the name here, so that's not the big problem. And then, you know, I'm asking you if you're a streamer. If yes, then please provide me a link. Do you agree to play for at least 3 months? The reason for that is, and that has a little bit shifted, but the reason for that is I don't want, like, imagine I had to like assign sales aura for 30 accounts every month. That would be a little bit too much, so I would rather have it every 3 months or in between or whatever. So that's the reason why we have this 3 months method. But I'm gonna get to that in a few minutes as well, so don't worry about that too much right now. Then optionally you can tell me what class you're playing, and I want to know if you have read this, you know, the channel where it says must read, this one, because it has more information. And then obviously how the payment would work. Usually we work with PayPal. Okay, now this is how you can request an account. After you requested an account, I will go through the thing. I'm usually getting 3 to 5 accounts a day, and then I can just go ahead and, you know, assign you an ID number, and that ID number is basically also used for top up. So you can just say, hey, that's my ID, I like Seals Aura 3 months, or that's my ID, I like 20,000 kuna, whatever coins, you know, and then we add that to the account, and obviously then you do the payment through PayPal. So we can do it. We do not charge extra on anything. We do not, like, that's what I'm emphasizing on the no selling part. You know, this is not made for us to make money. This is made for you to play Aion. That's it. We take the exact amounts that we that is needed for China to top up in game or buy seals or whatever. Like, we always take the exact amount. For accounts, there is like a small fee, creation fee, and that's like one time only. And the reason for that is quite simple, because when we create the accounts, we always have to buy a new SIM card. So we just want you to cover that part. That's it. Like, we are not selling any accounts. We're just basically you know, asking your assistance or support or whatever for something that we are providing you. Okay, simple as that. You have the possibility to donate to the person who has been creating all these accounts and getting ready. Like, that is definitely possible, but that is entirely and utterly completely Wait, let me just check where I put it. I think I put it, did I put it here? Yeah, I think I put it here somewhere. Or was it in players? I think somewhere I definitely have put it, or maybe in news. I think it was in news. Yeah. So you have the possibility to, if you feel like it, again, it's completely, you know, you don't have to do it, but if you feel like it, you can donate to the person who has been helping with the accounts. I just can't find the thing right now. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. So if you like, you can donate to him. There you go. This is the guy. So this is his PayPal. If you like, you can donate to him. You don't have to. That is completely up to you. It's just they have been doing a lot of work, you know, for us. So appreciating that is definitely not a bad thing in my opinion. But if you do not have the money, that's totally fine. Do not worry at all. You know, I usually also try to donate as much as I can in that part, because again, it's for a good cause. It helps keeping everything alive and basically appreciates them. But again, I want to emphasize that the same thing that I've been saying a lot. We are not selling accounts, nor do we plan to. Like we will not be selling accounts. Okay. So this is how it usually works. Like you can come to the Discord, you can apply for accounts, and we would give you an account. We will help you with setup, payment, and everything, and then you should be fine to go. Now we are on the part where we have the client, we have a working account. What is the next step? Well, the next step is kind of simple. You log in and play and enjoy. But you will have a high ping, probably. So for that, we have the following. We have exit lag. In the description, there's a link from me. You don't have to use it, but if you want to use it, you can. That link helps you get exit lag and, you know, reduces the ping. I have directly spoken with Sanguine Games. I was told that no region or player outside China is restricted or will be banned, at least for now. Like that is at least the ruling for now. But it also was mentioned that we will not be getting any support whatsoever, just because, for example, they cannot support somebody from EU because EU has its own publisher. That's why they cannot provide a support for that person, but they are not blocking anybody to play the 1.2 version. So this is what the statement basically was from China. Okay, so that's first. The second thing is, if you wanna use exit lag, and that's why I said you don't need VPN, ping reducer is completely fine. This will cost you like $10 a month. So far we have the Seal Zora, which is for £14, well, dollars, sorry, and then we have the $10 exit lag. So you're basically looking at roughly 25 a month if you're planning to play the 1.2 server. In my case, my ping is 160 to 180. It varies, but it literally feels like 120, to be honest. Like it's kind of smooth. It's quite well. It's not bad at all. Okay, that is my case though. It depends on where you are from. You might have higher ping. You might have lower ping. Again, that is completely up to you. Okay, so I mentioned, because I'm talking about the ping, I mentioned about the community. So this is basically the community Discord for the global in the server 3 Asmodeans. So if you like to join them, the best, I mean, gonna also link the Discord in the description. But other than that, I'm gonna see if I can give you, maybe you can take a screenshot or whatever. Maybe I can give you just some names from the tribunes, so you can just message them in game, and then you can see. So here are some names. Just pause it or whatever, type the names in game, and then you can maybe ask them if they are, you know, if they can kindly invite you to the guild, and there is no reason why they wouldn't. So it's all good. You should be able to join quite easily. Okay, so let me continue. So now we have done this, we have done that, we have the account, we have the exit lag on, and we have the client. So everything is working. What is the next step? So the next step is this website. So you come here, you log in. By the way, if you use Chrome for everything, that makes life quite easy. So I can strongly recommend you to use Chrome, because then you can change. Of course, Opera and all the others have certain add-ons as well, but in my opinion, Chrome makes it the most easiest way. So you can just right click and translate the thing in English, or you have that option at the top where you can translate it to any other language you want, and that makes it quite easy. After logging into this website, as soon as you need to select a character, and when you select a character, as soon as you're leveling up, you would get those rewards as like a, whenever you reach those levels. So I'm level 20, so I just collected my level 20 rewards. That's it. The next thing is, I like to talk about the shop. Now, when you go to the first time on the shop, you will see a lot of items, and it can be overwhelming. And there are certain items which will probably make you terrified and scared of the game, which is also, by the way, the reason why so many rumors and lies are spreading around. It's because people usually have a first glance, and then they start spreading the stuff, and they actually don't even know what is going on because they don't understand the language. And that's fine. I get that. But, usually I'm still saying people should try to do better research. Like, the thing is that this shop, the Chinese shop, is made in a way that you see, again, I explained to you earlier, we have a 5.8, we have a 8.0, we have a 1.2, and we have a 4.0. The shop is made in a way that you see all items for all categories of the server. But as soon as you select your character, which I have done here at the top, as you can see, it switches to only the server that this character is on, and only the items available to said server. So the items for the Classic 1.2 are here visible right now. There is nothing else that is in that patch that you can buy from the shop. The price, Kuna is quite expensive, and these pets are like $4 each. So this is like a 1 scroll pet. It buffs 1 scroll, and this is like a storage pet for 30 days, so that's like 30 days with 30 storage, I think it is. So that's basically the main thing you can spend coins on. You can also go ahead and buy candies from here. Those candies are, though, I have them, so I can show you those candies. They are the panda candies, I think it was. Yeah, these ones over here, and they are not tradable, like not sellable, not tradable. So there's nothing you can do with those candy except using them yourself. Either they are these ones, or maybe no, they aren't even these ones. Let me go. I think they are in my storage. Let me have a look. Maybe I'm showing you the wrong candies. I don't want to do that. Let me have a look. Actually, I have other ones. No, I don't. So it is that one. Like, so it should be the bear, either the bear or the tiger. One of either it is. So the way it works is, let me just sit down again. You can buy those candies, but you get 3 at a time, and you are not able to sell, trade, or anything with them. So yeah, that's it. That's basically information, right? Again, like now you see more items, right? I just explained it to you. So as soon as because I'm not logged in anymore, so as soon as I log in again, all these items will disappear, and we only see the items that I have, that are for said server that I just mentioned. So this is good that I logged out, because now I can also show you the login and selecting. So this is server 1, 2, 3. So I'm on 3. It automatically selects my faction, which is Asmodean, and then selects my character, and then I'm logged in, and now you can see all the other items disappeared. Now you can be a smarty pants and be like, oh, Philo, you're just an idiot and you don't know they're split it in different tabs or whatever. No, they aren't. You can see it's all the same items. It's literally nothing else. And how do I know it's nothing else? Because in this tab, normally we have 2 boxes with gear, which is for the 4.0 server. And as you cannot see them after logging in, it doesn't exist for this server. Simple as that. So this box, by the way, it just has skins. I personally think they're ugly as hell, but it's up to you. I wouldn't want to buy them, but you do what you want. Okay. But yeah, so again, Seals Aura, I've explained how the shop works, and just make sure that you have selected it. Buying is actually now, I want to come to the part where I said I'm going to talk about it later. So this is the last bit, helping you have the coins or Seals Aura. It is quite easy. You can click on this option at the top. So again, this one at the top, and make sure you log in, and then you click on the option. After that, you type here the amount you want to buy. Let's say 10,000 or let's say at 30k. This is for like the 3 months is enough, you know, it's like 78 or something it costs, so 30 is enough. Now I can click on this. It will give me the option to select payment method. I'm gonna stick with this one. I can also translate it to English because Alipay. Just one thing, this is important, make sure do not use Alipay scan node code, because this is not going to work. It's not for your region. Just click on Alipay, click on pay, and it will automatically open a website wherever the code. Now don't worry, I know I'm sharing the code with you, but this code is also going to expire in a few minutes, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now the thing is that if I have the app, I can just scan it and pay. If I don't have the app, I can scan this code and it will give me the option to install the app. I install the app and then you need to log in, make an account. The account creation is quite simple. You select your phone number, first of all, region, phone number, and then you enter it. You get a verification code straight away. You accept the code and then you have registered to the app. Afterwards, it will ask you to add a bank, which is payment method. The best one which works is a credit card or a debit card, so that I would strongly advise to add for you. After you have added that, then in my opinion, I mean, you can try and continue, but in my opinion, it works the best way if you just close this part and just restart again, just because now you have the app and you're ready. So when you're back and doing the whole procedure again, you're back at the code, you can then use the app and scan the code, and then it will ask you for payment verification through your banking app, which you then can do easily. And after that, it will say in green, everything is done, sorted. So when everything is done and sorted, your points will be charged at the top. So you can refresh it and you will see 30,000 coins in here if you have selected 30,000. Then make sure that your correct character is selected and you can come here and buy this item, for example 90 days game time, or you can buy any other item what you need or what you would like. That's it, simple as that. So this is how the payment would work with Alipay. I mean, from this Discord, literally I would say 80% are using Alipay right now, and it works quite well. We are people from around the world and it's actually quite nice, quite well. So I literally don't really see much problems in it, so it should work for you guys too, in my opinion. Okay, but if there are problems, you can always come here to top up coins and you can request, and then we will assist, or I will assist in that sense. Okay, now just for understanding, we have done the part with the account, we have the game, we have a verified account, and everything is sorted. Now what additionally, we also have this website, which I've literally just created like an hour ago, where still I'm working on, which means that I'm adding lingua, like global glossary, which I'm adding the words, what it is, so Zurich, Genk, and so on. And the plan is to have that in German, in Korean, Chinese, Russian, Polish, and French, Spanish, and French, and so on. So we are I'm working on that, and I'm asking for more people to join me and help me. That's the languages that I currently have. If we need more language, I don't mind adding more languages, but this is also a help. It will be in the description as well. And then lastly, if you wanna when you play the game and you need some help and assistance, this website is quite positive. I mean, 1.2 is quite an old patch. It's been a long time. So what you can do is you can, for example, click on a location. Let's say we click on Altgard, and you see basically Altgard on the left side. What you can do next is you can highlight normal name mobs, so it shows you all the mini bosses and the elite bosses, and you can also see them. Then you can also click on sense tapping. It tells you which level to look for them, and it for Ether is the same thing. Now what I like a lot on this website is also the fact that I can basically just click on a mob, and I have two options over here. So I have Aion Codex and I have AIDB. So the codex is, I mean, you probably know the codex, right? This is the codex. It basically gives you more information, and in some cases gives you like an exact location finder for Asmodean and Helios. For example, I could use this one. I hope it works. It might not, but I could yeah, exactly. So I can click on this one. I click on it and it shows me exactly where it is in game, and I can go and find him. Okay, so that is for the codex is for. The second thing what we have is this one. This page you can again probably translate in English. And the reason why that is amazing is also quite simple. You can come here, you see where the mob is, and you see the drops. You see all the drops from that mob, and you see the percentage. Now be cautious with this part, because the database, there is a possibility that some items have a different drop rate and some items do not drop in the way that you see it on the website, but it is still the closest and most accurate database that exists. So this is a good way to go. Yeah, other than that, I guess I have nothing else to say. Just you know, for you to know, I'm still working on the story part. As you can see, my old video, the lore of Aion, I wasn't really happy with that video. I think a lot of stuff or a lot of information is missing, but that's why I have gathered a group of skilled, knowledgeable players, you know, like real low keepers, and we are working, like, this is basically just a quick teaser. So we're working on a document with literally all information that is out there. The boys and girls are doing an amazing job. So I hope to have that ready quite soon, so you can have a look, and then I'm gonna make another video about it. But other than that, yes, there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. We are all eagerly waiting for Aion 2, and we are also enjoying 1.2. So yeah, now you know how you can join if that's what you want. If not, that's fine. Join me on my Twitch, where I am streaming Aion 1.2, or just look forward to the next videos that are hopefully gonna come more often, depending on my health. And yeah, thank you very much for the support. I would love you know, a follow, a like or something, because again, I'm trying to grow that channel a little bit. So that is the only way you can literally show me appreciation. I know that sounds so weird, I think, but I don't know, I just would like it to be same successful, even not if not even more than my old channel. So yeah, a follow and a like would be appreciated. Other than that, if there's anything, contact me on Discord and we can talk about it. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye.